On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Siovante Spencer, 25-02197, appearance please.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Aaron Robinson, Assistant Public Defender for Mr. Spencer.
I need Mr. Palmer, if you can find him, please. Today's date and time that was scheduled for a preliminary examination. This is for domestic violence third. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, or good morning, Your Honor. Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people. I do have to take a motion of practice under Michigan Court Rule 8.120. I have APA Jennifer Lodging to my left. Right now, at this time, the people are unable to proceed. We do not have the necessary witnesses.
We would make a motion to dismiss, Judge.
Motion to dismiss is granted without prejudice. The people do have the right to reissue this against you. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions for the court?
No, ma'am.
You will get your dismissal in just a moment. Any additional matters, counsel?
Not on behalf of the people.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you. You're all set. On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Jumer Terasoon, 25-01317. Appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender John Lee appearing on behalf of Jumer Terasoon.
Is Jumer Terasoon here?
I have not seen him this morning, Your Honor.
Have you had contacted?
I have attempted contact, however, we do not have a good contact number, so I've been unable to have a discussion with him.
Probably should have fixed that. Do you have phone number ending in 1304 for? Sorry, I'm in the wrong phone number, never mind. 7070 is the phone number we have.
The phone number we had when I called it, a young lady answered the phone and she had continued contact with me, so. The number that we have is in 7070. That's what
Okay, that's what we have as well. Okay. On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan, remove your hood from your head, please. On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Stephanie Lyra, 25-02195. Appearance, please.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Thank you, Your Honor. Robert Palmer, Public Defender's Office, on behalf of Stephanie Lyra, who's standing to my right.
Okay, today was the date scheduled for preliminary examination on a home invasion first. Are we proceeding to exam?
No, Your Honor, at this time, the people do not have the necessary witnesses ready to proceed.
Defense moves to dismiss, Your Honor.
Motion to dismiss is granted without prejudice. The people have the right to reissue this charge against you. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions at this time?
Oh, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record?
I have nothing further.
Nothing, Your Honor. You're okay.
Thank you. As Mr. Mataloni here.
She's ready.
Okay, great. Just in case, I think you just. Where's this thing? Benson. The defendant a copy of this, please. That's the official. You need to make a copy of it. Everyone else is in custody except for Adrian Person. Yeah. Okay, I don't see Robinson anymore. And then, Mr. Palmer, you have Mayiona Jones
Yes, Your Honor, and she's present in the courtroom. That would be a waiver whenever the court's ready to do that.
on the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Mayiona Jones, 2482856. Appearance, please.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Thank you, Your Honor. Robert Palmer of the Public Defender's Office on behalf of Ms. Jones, who's standing to my right.
Ms. Jones is currently scheduled for preliminary examination on receiving concealing a motor vehicle, and you said that there is a unconditional waiver.
That is correct, Your Honor. The people are prepared to unconditionally waive the preliminary examination.
It's an accurate statement, Your Honor. The prosecution has extended a potential offer of HIDA. Negotiations will continue in the circuit court, but regardless, we're ready to unconditionally waive.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Yeah, folks.
Yes. Thank you. Mr. Mataloni?
Oh, that's more.
Yes, ma'am.
Which matter are you here on?
I'm here on Mr. Benson.
Okay, he's downstairs. Yeah.
He is in course. We wanted to waive the, I was gonna waive the prelim.
I need to have him brought up then. You can bring up Dieago Benson, please.
So this is just what we're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Ms. Jones, you understand you have the right to have a preliminary examination on this matter here at the district court level. Yes, ma'am. You understand the purpose of the preliminary examination? Yes, ma'am. So you have the right to require that the prosecutor first establish that they have sufficient probable cause that a felony was committed and then probable cause sufficient to charge you as the individual who committed the felony. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
You want to waive that right unconditionally?
Yes, ma'am.
No one's threatening you to do that, is there? Is that a no?
No, ma'am.
Any promises if you waive your exam?
No, ma'am.
You understand that if you get to the circuit court and you don't like the offer, you do not get to now have your exam. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I find your waiver to be freely and voluntarily made. Your bind over date is August 20th. So August 20th is the date the circuit court will receive the file from the district court. It is not a court date for you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Your next court date will be a pretrial. Your attorney will be made aware of that date, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions for the court at this time?
When will be my next court hearing?
They'll set it at the
I'll-
circuit court
I'll
after
tell
the, and they'll notify him.
Yeah.
So you have to maintain communication with him so you don't miss your next court date, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
She's been very good about that, Judge.
Very good. Any other questions, ma'am?
No, ma'am.
Bond? Is it interim bond? It looks like it was 1,000 cash surety interim bond that will continue. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you, you're all set.
Thank you.
Ms. Robinson, do you have Adrian Person with you?
I do not.
Okay, on the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Adrian Deshawn Person, 25-02220, appearance please.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Aaron Robinson, Assistant Public Defender for Mr. Person.
Person is scheduled for a preliminary examination for unlawful use. And have you had communication with Mr. Person?
I have, but it was earlier in the week.
So you were expecting him to come, but he did not. I wish you had been short, but I'll hold it for 48 hours.
Thank you, Judge.
Not seen Aaron Schroeder. And then Knox says 2, 3 times. I see Mr. Freeman somewhere. Let's see if I can get him to sign this.
All rise.
You can be seated. Mr. Freeman is right outside the door. So I can bring this.
Your Honor, may I briefly call the hall for witness?
Oh, yes. Okay, on the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Dieago, Benson, 25-02177. Appearance, please.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Mike Mataloni on behalf of Dieago Benson, appearing via Zoom.
Okay, Mr. Benson is present in the courtroom. Today was the date scheduled for preliminary examination. My understanding is that we're not moving forward on the examination, and this is as to count 1, assault with intent to do great bodily harm less than murder or by strangulation. There's a count 2 of stalking aggravated, and count 3 and 4 financial transaction device. So we're not proceeding on exams on either of those today, correct?
I believe that is correct, Your Honor. The people are prepared to unconditionally waive the exam. I do believe that defense counsel has intended to do the same.
Was there an offer?
There, I believe there was an offer on this case, Your Honor. I apologize.
No, there was no offer, and they're not making one until circuit court, my understanding from the email I received.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Thank you. Sir, you can stand up. You understand that you have the right in this matter to have a preliminary examination on the felony charges? And you understand that you have the right to require that the prosecutor put forth sufficient evidence at the district court to establish, even if they have probable cause, that a felony was committed, and then probable cause to charge you as the person who committed these felonies. You understand that you have the right to require them to bring evidence to show that they have probable cause that a felony was committed, and then probable cause to charge you with the felonies that you've been charged with? Do you want to waive your exam? You want to hold your exam?
No,
I'm not talking to you, Mr. Mataloni. I'm talking to your client.
I know, but I haven't had a chance to speak to him yet.
Well, then if you haven't had a chance to speak with him, how in the world is he waiving an exam? Have you spoken to him before?
May I speak to him in a breakout room, please?
I just had a little, you've never spoke to him, but he's being advised to waive his right to an exam today?
No, I spoke to him yesterday, but I need to speak to him again. I was just hired on this case 2 days ago, and then the prelim was
You
set
didn't
for
talk about your
today.
case yesterday? He said you never spoke to him about your case. This is what he's saying on my record. No, you need to come speak to him in person.
I have a federal proffer at 10 o'clock where the there's a federal prosecutor, DEA agents, everyone is been
Sounds-
scheduled for a month. I can't
Sound-
come up to the,
Sounds like when you took this case, then you should have made your way on down to meet with him in person, because he's facing very serious charges, and he looks very confused as I'm talking to him about his right. He asked me what I was even talking about when I asked him if he wanted to waive it, and now I find out you never even spoke to him. That
I did speak to him. That's why I did speak
he
to him
said,
on the
he
phone.
said you did not speak to him about his case.
Okay, I can't, he
So
called me
no,
from the jail.
he deserves a meeting with you to go over the evidence and for him to be properly advised about whether or not he should move forward with an exam or not. Do you have
Yes,
witnesses
ma'am,
here?
Your Honor, I do not. We were gonna request an adjournment.
We would waive the 21-day rule then, if we can, waive the 21-day
The
rule.
court has to find good cause, because he has to waive the 21-day. You can't waive it, and he hasn't been properly counseled for me to even ask him if he wants to waive it. So now I have to find good cause because he has not been properly counseled, and the prosecutor doesn't even have a witness here today on assaultive crimes. The court finds good cause for the reasons stated on the record to adjourn this matter to be reset. You need to meet with your attorney, you need to go over the evidence, and then you can determine if you want to hold your exam or not. You need to know if there's even a witness that is participating in this case before you waive your rights. And your attorney should have told you that.
Just for the record, my office advised the court that I had just been retained and we asked to adjourn it and I was told no.
I don't know who you asked, you didn't ask me.
I asked your clerk, said no, that's her exact
No,
word.
yeah, we have an email. Nobody told you no. You were told that you had to waive the 21 days. We don't tell you no. He has a right to waive his 21 days. I don't tell people no. They just have to waive it on the record.
I would ask to allow him to waive his 21 days.
I've
On the
already
record.
found good cause. I've already found good cause because he's not been properly advised. And he needs an opportunity to be properly advised. And the prosecutor needs an adjournment because they don't have a witness today.
Yes, ma'am.
August 21st at 10:30.
August 21st at 10:30?
Yeah.
10:30, in person at the court.
I have a sentencing in Livingston County at 8:30. I'll come to the court as soon as I'm done there. I may be a little late, depending on how long I have to wait for my sentencing.
Okay, I'll note that will be appearing after sentencing.
Yes, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
You're all set. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. We need someone else brought up. 1 second, please. I don't see Schroeder. Someone covering for Schroeder, or is she here today? I haven't seen her all day.
She's down in Judge Buchanan right now. I just went down there.
Okay, Henderson, I don't see. Mr. Freeman is here on Kane. We can bring Kane up. Okay, this is the date time set for a preliminary exam in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Josiah Kane, 5-02217 FY. Can I have appearances, please?
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Stephen A. Freeman, Public Defender, on behalf of Mr. Kane, who's just to my right.
Okay, how are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, at this time, the people would request an adjournment. The people have not received medical records yet from the victim on this case, and we do believe that those medical records would contribute to the elements of the crime. So we would request an adjournment for that reason.
Counsel?
Thank you very much, Your Honor. We discussed this prior to coming onto the record, and the long story short is I'm not objecting. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I would, even if you had objected, I would have granted a good cause adjournment because the charge is assault with intent to murder. And so it's likely that the evidence hinges upon the medical records. And so both you and the prosecutor would need an opportunity to receive those and review those, even to prepare for your client's defense. And so have you made a request, or do we know how long it's going to take to get the records?
We have made a request, Your Honor, or rather our Detective Sarah Wilson has made a request. There is a medical release and we're just waiting on it. She said that at the time that she submitted the request, that she submitted 3 and she's got 2 of those 3 back, and the one that we're missing is the one we need for this case. That wasn't a super clear answer as far as time frame goes, but
And I'll just set it for the next available date.
okay.
And assume that we can get that.
We can do September 4th at 9:30.
For September 4th, work at 9:30. Yeah. The September 4th at 9:30 work for you?
That'll be fine, Judge. Thank you.
Okay. The court finds good cause to adjourn until September 4th at 9:30. Any additional matters for today's record?
Nothing on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, you're all set. Ms. Schroeder, how are you?
Running around everywhere, Your Honor, but well, thank you.
We figured. Can we bring Knox up?
I would just need a moment to speak with the prosecutor, Your Honor, if I may.
Well, we'll have him brought up while you do that, because
All
he's
right.
going back down to take Mr. Kane now.
Very good, Your Honor. I may need a moment to speak with him when he does come up.
Sounds good, thank you.
Thank you.
And then I saw Mr. Palmer.
Oh, he was, last I saw, he was down by Judge Buchanan, I believe.
Okay,
Would you like me to grab this?
Carl Knox.
All right. Yes, you too.
Thanks, Steve.
Yes, thank you.
I understand you guys have witnesses here, including the young lady. Yeah, okay. I believe he is going to waive based on my conversation with him. The question is, I know that there was an outstanding at one point. No contact or violation, I don't see we covered up.
Well,
I could be wrong.
Let me see.
anybody want to mention matcha? I'm gonna go get one.
Are you gonna try one today?
A small one.
Come on, let's
The
go.
hot one.
I'm getting a hot one too.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not on the docket, I know.
Sounds good. Okay.
She has the other one.
Oh, this one is,
That's the same one. He has two files, but she has the other one already.
Ms. Fortuna Gill.
Apologize.
Any of that.
Thank you.
There's like 8 of them involved.
Yeah. That's the plan.
Oh, he's got two, I forgot. Yes.
No, you're fine. Oh, you don't need that.
I read this one, you know, you got this again, maybe not the last one. They don't have the energy over, there's five. There's five. So there's two.
This one's signed, right?
Are they approach?
Yes. Thank you.
It's actually, but it's super fast, super cute. It's totally different. So and I have surveillance, but I don't have anybody. So
Yeah, I did.
now I'm like, producing.
On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Carl Michael Knox, 25-01307 and 25-01335. Appearance, please.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people and Assistant Public Defender Aaron Schroeder on behalf of Mr. Knox on both files. He is standing to my right.
Okay, statements of date scheduled for preliminary examination on both files, and I believe one has a bond violation hearing. How are we, we're doing an unconditional waiver on both, correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, and was there an offer, where's the negotiations to continue?
Negotiations would continue in circuit court. I do want to add, as part of the waiver, the people would recommend that the court dismiss the bond violations.
That's what pass for that as well, Your Honor, given the fact it did result. It was the result of the other file.
Sorry, it was the result of
File,
the new file.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah. So they are connected to each other in more ways than.
I thought the violation was for jail call.
I believe that may have been part of it, Your Honor, but I think the other, there was some additional.
I don't see how he isn't, this is from May 8th, he's not, the violation from May 8th, he hasn't been out since May 8th, so how does he have he has a new case for the jail calls?
That is not true, Your Honor. I believe that we must have been mistaken. If the bond violation was for phone calls, that is our bad.
I apologize.
I thought that the bond violation was resulting in this or in the newer case. Still, however, the people would ask that the court dismiss this bond violation as part of this waiver.
His phone privileges have been revoked. I will not reinstate them if we're not having a hearing. They'll still remain revoked, but that's fine.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, so, Mr. Knox, you understand that you have the right in both of these matters to proceed to your exam today and to have the prosecutor establish they have sufficient probable cause that these felonies were committed, and then probable cause sufficient to charge you as the individual who committed these felonies. You understand that? And you wish to unconditionally waive your exam? And no one's promising you anything if you waive these exams, is that correct? You understand that if you get to the circuit court and you don't like how negotiations are going, you can't later decide that you want to move forward with your exam. You understand that? No one's threatening you to get you to waive your exam. I find your waiver to be freely and voluntarily made. Your bind over date is August 20th, and that will be the date the circuit court is going to receive the file from the district court, not a court appearance for you, okay? Your next court date will be a pre-trial in circuit court. Your attorney will be made aware of that. And will keep you abreast of that next court date. You understand? Do you have any questions for the court? The bond in file number 25-01335 is set at 5,000 cash surety. That will continue. And then bond in file number 25-01307, 7,500, 10%. That will continue. I'll dismiss the bond violation. Any additional matters?
Nothing on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Nothing happened, Judge, thank you.
You're all set. And we can bring up Henderson.
I'll be in contact with you soon.
Have a bunch of other stuff there, or are you done?
I believe I'm done. Because my other guy. is here. I've got one more. Hold.
Oh, no problem.
No, I'm.
Didn't we do, let me see. I think we did that on the record the other day. Yeah, she did a CD already. Brittany Benner, we didn't remove the trial, I mean, the hearing date. The file number. You don't have access to it. You can send it to me. What's the case number? It is 25 dash 04527. You just need to cancel the
I
hearing.
think I got it. I took her out to she was. She was like, not, yeah, she's. Supposedly. So, don't be- Yeah. Natalie,
Oh, for sure.
so like, I'm not. It's not like.
I already knew. They said it wasn't.
Yeah, that's what they put in there. It's almost in the hearing was the 20th. I'm
Oh my
like,
gosh, thank you. I didn't see it. So I was like, did I? But then no, it shows on the artwork that.
I don't know why they messaging me that.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's the last.
I'm assuming we're running an exam.
I'm.
You're sitting down, so.
Oh, sorry, I was just sitting down because I was waiting for
Oh,
my
okay.
client. I think it might be a waiver, Judge. I
Oh,
got.
you gotta talk to him.
Yeah, I went down and talked to him. There's just something that's changed real quick, and so I just need to confirm that he still wants to do the waiver.
Sounds good.
Don't worry about it. Really good. Don't worry about it.
Well, I emailed the police department. That's what really
Fair enough.
happened. I don't know. Do you want to do anything? No.
Yes.
On the record in the, oh, do I have a prosecutor? Oh, you're on this matter though, correct?
I'm not.
Oh,
There,
okay.
say that.
On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Troy Henderson, 25-02222. Appearance.
Haley Fortuna Gill on behalf of the people.
Robert Palmer, the Public Defender's Office, on behalf of Mr. Henderson, who's standing to my right.
Mr. Henderson was scheduled for a preliminary examination for motor vehicle unlawful driving away. And my understanding is we're not going to have an exam.
That's correct, Your Honor. After, there's been a number of moving pieces in this matter, but after discussions with my client in full consultation, Mr. Henderson has elected to waive his preliminary examination.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem.
The
Mr.
people are also prepared to
Thank you.
unconditionally waive.
Thank you. And Mr. Henderson, you understand that you have the right to hold your preliminary examination and to require the prosecutor establish that they have sufficient probable cause that a felony was committed and probable cause sufficient to charge you as the person who committed the felony. Who was to unconditionally waive your exam? Anyone threatening you to do that? Anyone threatening you to get you to waive your exam? Who's threatening you?
No, nobody's threatening.
Okay, any promises if you waive your exam?
I'm gonna be signed here, but before I do that, I want you to get the glass, but I want to make sure. You have a right to employ an attorney. You can request a court-appointed attorney with me. You have a right to preliminary examination where it must be shown that the crime is committed and probable cause exists to charge you with the crime. Okay, this is your voluntarily waiving your right. You understand that you'll be bound over the circuit court on the charge of complaint. Okay, so sign right there. You get it? You want me to hold it for you? Yep. May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes, thank you. The bind over date is going to be August 20th. At the date, circuit court will receive the file from the district court, and then they will set your next court date, and your attorney will make you aware of that. Okay? Do you have any questions? Anything else that we should place on the record today?
Yes, Your Honor, the people would like to place the offer of the charge with no habituals on the record. That offer would stay open.
I've received the offer, Your Honor. I anticipate negotiations will continue with the circuit court.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Just to be clear, Judge, I'm not addressing bond today. Mr. Henderson has another matter with Judge Stokes. The circuit court told him in custody anyway, so bond is kind of irrelevant.
Sounds good. Okay, bond is at 5,000 cash surety. That will continue. Any additional matters?
Nothing on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Not from the defense, Judge. Thank
Thank
you.
you. You're all set.
All right, I'll be in touch. Okay, let me talk to the other prosecutor. See. Maybe it's good. All right. Yeah, of course.
Thank you for coming in.
There isn't a date yet for that. I won't do the agreement, so it'll be in circuit court. However, you can contact me, and I can make sure you know what's going on. Yeah, absolutely. I won't go there.
Yeah, of course. You guys later.
Have a good
Yeah.
one.